I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass, make that pull out game weak.
If I do they, it'll be Michael. Keeps you spicy, tipping tiny. Yellow bone chick look like K Donnie. Freaking the sheets, freak on them beats. Been hooked since big old free. I realized that I was with R&B, so I rap beats. These got no name on them. Wish these hoes stop trying to put claim on them. He come around me, get game on him. If he don't go, then I already came on him. These new hoes sound like my mixtape. Saying my name like it's clickbait. I don't take if they come with the dishes. I don't shit if they come in his name. I'm not your better, your cost, so don't sleep on me. Look like a lick, then I'm putting the freak on him. I look at niggas that's begging and hang, cause my young thug and I'm the rich homie. Boy, I ain't finna read all the text, don't know what it said, but I sent us a bet. Lately, my patience been getting real low. Lately, I feel like I need no respect. It was the money for me, ayy. He gon' go dummy for me, ayy. He ain't that cute, but he could dress. He's to protect for me, ayy. It was the need for him, the way that it squeezed for him, ayy. He a whole lot of but it was the mean for him, ayy. Y'all wanna take me out so bad. I make all of y'all hoes so mad. Hoes went about them big ass teeth. Hit me out spell, still going outside. Hoes got jokes, but don't never wanna stand up. Hoes got balls, but you know I got handles. Damn, I must be Olivia Pope, cause y'all keep putting me in all of these scandals. He wanna hear one more time, I ain't pretty. Don't need no closure, my diamonds got clarity. Telling his new don't do Instagram, really hate when he's scrolling, see pics like a new show.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Sunday. It's a very happy Sunday. It's a ratchet Sunday because we are here to discuss Beauty in Black, and I'm sure that it is going to be a very entertaining hot mess. Get on in here. Got a couple of guests backstage, beautiful women. We're going to have fun. Hit that like button, leave some commentary, just run it up in the chat because there are things to be said about this show. Bringing them out first because it's my usual partner in crime. Ashley, are you ready to get into Beauty in Black?
Okay. How come you couldn't just ask me how my Sunday was? How come you just couldn't say, Ashley, how was your Sunday? Tyra, I'm Tyra, you know you want this ass, Tyra. You know you want this ass. I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, Tyra. I don't know what you have in store for us, but I'm ready to talk. I'm ready. I binged it. I'm ready to talk about it.
Girl, you know you want these nuts. Absolutely. Because you know you want this ass, okay? That's what Charles said. But never a stranger here. Always love to have her. EJ, the TV junkie in the back. Are you ready to get into all things Beauty in Black?
What's up, y'all? And absolutely, this show was bananas. For real. And I binged every last single bit of it because you can't stop watching this show. I don't know what it is. Something about it. You start it and you can't quit. It's like, dang it, I want to stop. But you just keep going. So I was in it.
Now, before we get into what we normally get into, which is our overall thoughts, and we'll run it back again for the people who might come a little later. But I just felt like, we needed a little refresher all about what happened in this episode. And you know what? Why not start here? We gonna watch it, y'all, and then we're gonna give our commentary about what we thought about this season overall.
I'm scared.
Kimmy.
Mrs. Mallerie, motherfucker.
Didn't I see you shaking your ass on the pole at Delinda's?
Didn't I see you coming out of the bathroom with one of the male dancers with traces of coke on your nose?
Oh, she quick. I might like you. Look, I need to get some rest. I'm going out to the club tonight. Yes. I don't need to be thinking about shit, but where my next piece of ass is coming from.
He's a nigga. Only niggas work for Jules.
I'm Japanese.
Nah, you got some soul in there somewhere.
I'm black and Dutch.
See?
Nigga. Tyler gotta be stopped.
Nigga.
Get out of my face.
Are you broke?
Hell no.
You are broke, aren't you?
Do you know how much money I make at the club?
I also know that your throat is sore when you do and you need a trip to the clinic.
Well, you know how horny I get, and I'll be thinking about sex at his funeral. Do you want to fuck or not?
Yo, bitch. No, that's not good enough.
Oh,
Your fucking eye say it.
I'm a nurse.
I'm your bitch. Barney, you a big ass nigga. You a gorilla nigga. Say it with the fucking chest. I'm your bitch. I want the whole fucking round of here. Say it again. I'm your bitch.
Where we going?
No, bitch.
What
you
is
smell
wrong
like
with
you wanna be
Tyler?
alone.
Hating because you know I love you. And you don't give a shit.
No, not really.
Open this motherfucking door and take love.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Don't got nothing to be nervous about. I'm a nurse.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Better go back and be with that bitch.
Where's my charger?
Get the fuck out.
They're coming to kill you and Angel Jr.
See, you be on that bullshit.
They're coming to kill you. Just tell me where he is.
I think he forgot his box.
Everybody's delayed, I promise. OJ took us over there with you, EJ, and the Garden of Eden people, blowing
Just
stuff
like
up.
you. No, better than your ass, because you've been slipping. Does your key
Let me see it.
open any other door? 6'5". Do the carpet match the drapes?
Don't got nothing to be nervous about.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a nurse.
Debbie.
Bitch.
Or you gonna piss on me when I'm dead?
Fuck,
Tyra, please.
Catch his ass. Catch his ass. Yeah.
Join you.
Yes.
I came to lead you. No, I want to see my office first. I want him to show me.
Good thing you know how to handle strong.
Breaking bitches is my pleasure. For you.
Step the fuck out.
Pardon me?
What do you not understand about step the fuck out?
Something funny, dear?
My husband. He told me all about you guys, and he could have wrote that monologue down to a T. What I'm gathering is you all have run the company down the damn toilet. Yeah?
Tyra, if you put Horace in here one more time.
And she gotta put I'm a nurse one more time. I'm a nurse.
I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse. Tyler, please. Please. I don't want that. Won't put Horace in the coffin again because of why. Ashley, I am going to come to you first. What were your overall thoughts of this season? Well, this half of this season.
I forget. Tyler gets 16 episodes. Tyler gets 20 episode seasons. Honestly, I was probably more entertained by season 2 than season 1. Again, that's not me saying that this is good, y'all. I gobsmacked. You know what I'm saying? Speechless are some of the adjectives that come to mind when I think about when I was watching this. When Debbie Morgan fixed her mouth and said, "Let me see it, D." I don't know how much Tyler pays them. I don't know what would make any credible, distinguished, credited actor or actress come over here in these streets and be so based, yet they do it every single time. I actually like the person that they made Kimmy this season, but let's not be under any delusion. This is not the Kimmy we knew before. Kimmy came over here and she is Kim Possible, Tyra. She is a corporate raider, all right? She's got all the fixes. She's got all the sense this season. And I actually liked her these last couple episodes moving in that area. I like a strong woman. Overall, this is what Tyler does best. This is salacious. It's messy. It's freaky, deaky, kiki, geeky, geeky. And he's not beating the allegations, Tyra. And I'm just going to sit it right there. And, we'll chop it up in detail.
EJ, overall thoughts?
It's Beauty in Black. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. This show is entertaining to me. And I ain't gonna lie, I like to be entertained. Every time from the very first season, I was like, oh, this is really entertaining. And to be honest, for me, it isn't even about good, bad, or anything. It's just really freaking entertaining for some reason. Like from episode to episode, it gets more interesting and more interesting. And you're like, I can't believe this just happened. I can't believe this just happened. What is going on? And you just can't stop looking at it. And I think some of it is because you can't believe what's happening. And then another part of it is just like, what the hell just happened? It's just crazy. But I mean, I was entertained. I ain't gonna lie. And I did like Kimmy this particular go around. I did like the fact that they're not making her as, I don't know, because when we first started out, that when she started trying to run off, I don't know, she almost lost me for a second, but then she brought it back together and I was like, oh, okay, I can deal with this. I don't know, but there are some annoyances that I have with Rain right now, but for the most part, hell, they entertained me and I watched all of it.
I was definitely entertained. I was entertained by probably season one more so, but we haven't been in the season, so I'll give my little notes later. Baby Kimmy got all the sense in the world this season. Praise the Lord. You know, won't he do it? Small favors. This I probably wasn't as entertained yet with this season, even though it was crazy. I don't like when the show takes itself seriously. Like just be all wonkers, all balls to the walls. Like be the melodramatic black soap opera that you are and do the most. Don't ever try to be serious, Tyler. Just leave it alone. This is not where seriousness resides. This is where debauchery resides because I'm a nurse. Please don't go over there doing all of that. We got a lot more, profanity this season. I never think like he can go any further with the. I'm like, what? We're gonna get there, but everybody was a ninja or a Japa ninja. It was a whole lot going on, but I was not mad at this, and I am really glad, at least for now, Kimmy has came on around the corner. Because baby, it seems like it took 3 summers. But let's get into the characters here and how we feel about them and some of the stuff that we went through. And I thought nothing better than to start off with the main attraction here because I think we was all waiting for Kimmy to just finally make her way up and believe that Horace was who he said he was this whole time. Because Kimmy is kind, smart, and important. You is kind, smart, and important this season, Kimmy. Now, what I will say, even though I was here for Kimmy, it took me a minute to be here for Kimmy. Kimmy is always reluctant, always, well, I don't know, Ray. Well, girl, look, we're here. We're here. I know how Tyler does with these seasons. We have to prolong and wait, but I really was waiting this entire season for Kimmy to get into that office. I thought the bulk of it would be us getting to the office and then we'll, get into the debauchery and all the things that are going to transpire with Kimmy being in the business and them trying to manipulate and maneuver their way to get her out of the way. No, we spend this entire first half with Kimmy just getting there. I was like, oh, Lord, Tyler, you going to make us wait 17 business days. When she got there, best believe she showed the hell out. She showed up and Kimmy showed us why she was in this position. Now, where Kimmy y'all got this, I ain't going to the Cosmos, I ain't going to Hillman. Apparently, Kimmy went to somebody's institute while we was on break, and she got a whole lot of sense. Because all the studying and everything else brought Kimmy full circle to get up in here and know what the hell that she was doing. But it took us long enough to get there. EJ, how did you feel about Kimmy's journey just getting into the office? Because that's what we were doing this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it took us forever to get to that doggone office because I was like thinking that we was gonna get there earlier, and like you, like, okay, we gonna get up in here, we about to show, like, we about to do this, but then we didn't get there till a long time, and I was like, oh, okay. But as far as the journey was concerned, I was like, okay, we did all of this, but the main part that irritated me about Kimmy. And really the only part that irritated me about Kimmy is always that apprehensiveness that she has. It's always these questions. My thing is, y'all, like, seriously, ain't nobody else, not nail other person, none of them has showed you any bit of respect, kindness, nothing. The only person who has talked to you like they got any common sense, and he has to get a little rough with you sometimes because you don't listen, is Horace. So why are we going back and forth? You don't have nothing to lose at this point is my whole problem with her. Like, you have nothing to lose. All you can do is either go, you can only go up. You already been down. You at the bottom. So why are we steady questioning Horace all the doggone time? You questioning the car, you questioning the money. Ma'am, stop. Just enjoy this for a second. We don't even know how long this gonna last. Just enjoy it and keep it pushing. Learn what you need to learn, do what you need to do, and keep it pushing. But she was irritating the heck out of me with that. But when she did get there, y'all, I was like, oh, okay. I see now why Horace picked her. Maybe he saw something that we didn't see, first season.
Clearly. My thing was all of last season was I need to save my sister. Where is my sister? We got the damn sister and we still tripping. Kimmy, please. Where were you gonna go? Especially when we went all the way down to the bank and it was like, oh, this money's in my name. I can do and go and say as I please. I have cushion. Oh no, Ray. We might need to get out of here. Where you going, Kimmy? Huh? Ashley, what you think about this? And did you want to get to the office quicker than we did?
Yeah, but Tyler's gonna drag it, and here's my thing with Kimmy. Okay, so if we go back, season 1, episode 1, Kimmy had this prowess, this desire. She was trying to get out of the club. She was at this conference where she meets, the Mrs. Mallerie, and it's like, okay, she's got, some desire that goes beyond where we're at now. First season, they completely abandon it, and they turn Kimmy, to me, into a dingbat. Not only is she a dingbat, but she becomes John Wick at some point, right? And then it's just, dingy. She reluctantly does the marriage, whatever. And so I really anticipated Kimmy was going to stay this Kimmy, since we had abandoned that she had any prowess or acumen as a business person at all. So for me to see her in these last couple of episodes, oh, I'm a maverick. Yeah, this is what we're going to do with the business. No, Horace, let me hang up on you. I got this team. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change our manufacturing. We're going to do. I was like, who are y'all trying to sell this to? Like, in storytelling, you want to build up to something, right? This happened overnight. This was a phone call and a conversation, honey. She got her a 3-piece suit and a press out, and it's a new Kimmy. But Kimmy, at her core, is still dingy, right? With her old ass sister, because there's no way that young lady is 16 years old. Secondly, why are we keeping this avenging demon on our payroll? Meaning her bestie, whose butt exploded. Because last time I checked, she's the reason you were trafficked. She's the reason. So I don't know why we have this allegiance, why I'm putting $500,000 into your account. Kimmy is a dingbat. I'll stick to that. Now, I will say I like her towards the end. I said, oh, okay. You're not selling it to me, baby. You're not selling it to me. You're not selling it to me. But I mean, I hope we see more for her. I like where she's at right now. But yes, we took too damn long to get her. What is 6 episodes before she actually gets to the building? 5 or 6? It's deep.
Really,
it was 7. I knew it was down through there. And it's just really a lot of that back and forth. I just don't know. Oh, this is really mine. Oh, this is really real. Ho, if you don't get to work, get to business, we could have had this dealt with in episode 2. We could have been cooking with the people, because really what I like most, I will say, is I do like her interaction with Miss Mallerie, honey. I think if they go toe-to-toe, I'd be very interested to see what the synergy is going to be like, if there's going to be any simpatico at whatever point. But, child, Kimmy gon' Kimmy. I'm waiting for more dumb moves from her in the future.
Telling they changed Kimmy's whole personality, her tone of voice. That's my last season. Jules, no, Daddy, I don't. And here it was all. I said, where you get this face, Kimmy? I thought it was no Daddy. No, she's
Kim Possible. She's Kim Possible now.
But before we leave Kimmy, because we showed up and showed the people what our worth was. Who will try Kimmy first and how? And will this go to her head? I know getting into the second half or knowing Tyler the third season. We're going to be getting into the takedown of Kimmy. Ashley, I'm going to come back to you. Who do you think is going to, try Kimmy first and take her down? How will they do it? And will this possibly all go to Kimmy's head? Because Kimmy did not hesitate to flip on, click-clack your ass. She click-clack on Horace. Put it down. Y'all don't need any of that. Let me take control. But she did do it on her own accord and didn't ask nobody nothing. Who's going to try her first?
Oh, that son is gonna try her. The son who got pissed on. What is his name, y'all? I don't know that.
Roy. Roy.
name. I hate his character completely, but I think because she has this vendetta against him, she tried to take him out in season 1. He is, for all intents and purposes, a predator. So I would hope that would be her first mission, is to get him out of here. I feel like he's the low-hanging fruit. He's going to be one of the easiest ones to ply with liquor and coochies. And I think if she plays her cards right, she could get rid of him first. That's what I want to see. Hurry up, get him eliminated, like episode 9, and then we can focus on a Debbie Morgan or Mrs. Mallerie. You know what I mean? Because I think those are going to be I think the battles with the women are going to be the most satisfying and intense. I just want Roy out of here, or Markham. Throw him out of this window. I liked her slapping him. You know, even though it was a little, I liked it. So go with him first. Take Barney next.
Wow, the way Kimmy came out of here and slapped Jules 17 times in a row. Say, Kimmy! Kimmy flexing all the power. Speaking of that, I will say I think Jules is going to maybe come at her first, just because of the connection we'll get into later with that son that came out of nowhere. I think it'll be that. And even though I'm here for the showdown, smackdown, takedown, all about Mrs. Mallerie, we're going to get to her. I don't think Mallerie is a formidable opponent as much as she would think she is. We do a whole lot of talking and not much else. EJ, who do you think is going to try her first, and why? And will this power maybe go to Kimmy's head? Because she being a little cute right now, but she showed clicks like that.
So, I think Kimmy, listen, this is what I really think about Kimmy. I think Kimmy feels protected. I think she feels protected, and now she feels like she can say what she want to say, do what she want to do, and y'all gonna get to meet this Kimmy that y'all don't know, right? I think that's where her state of mind is right now. She's finally believing. But I do think that the first person that is going to come after her is Jules, because Jules is the one person that, he literally was just her pimp, and now she's his boss. That's like a whole flip of power, and it's nothing that he can do about it. Nothing that he's going to want to do about it if he wants to keep his position, and if he wants to, if he wants to keep doing what he's doing, he's not going to be able to do anything. The way that she slapped him 3-4 times every time he failed to say Mrs. Mallerie, okay? When she did that, that really ticked him off. Like the narcissist in him is not going to let this go. I'm telling you, Jules is going to be the first one that's going to try to figure out a way to get at her. Because first of all, he don't listen to none of them, no way. He's been playing both sides from the beginning. So he over here with Norman, he over here with Horace, he do his own thing. He's going to try to come after her first, and he's going to try to figure out a way to take her down. And I really feel like at some point she has to, this high is not going to stay high. She is going to come down. There's going to be something that's going to happen. And I think it's going to have something to do with him, because Mallerie is not formidable. She's just, yap.
And that's so unfortunate. When we're going to get into her, because girl, the way I thought, Mallerie, you are not who I thought you were. But let's move on. Now, getting here, baby, because I had to mention this, because they decided to, for whatever reason. Now we have, I think, Dorinda down there, who Kimmy politely took out last season. But we have her son rolling up, talking about some shares, and I needs my mama's money on time. But that's, maybe nothing too formidable. Somebody probably, a suit, as if this story didn't have enough plots and people involved. Now we have a son coming. That's not, too much for me. Why are we mentioning Body? I was actually looking forward to seeing Body. I don't know if anybody else was, and I feel like we got another scripper hoe. We'll get to her also in the mix to kind of replace some of Body's energy. But Body was very, prominent and formidable to me, and I would have liked just a wave of Kimmy trying to plateau and get all the way up here. But at the same time, we have old ways and days and people kind of clamoring onto our heels, the likes of a Body who wants revenge because, Heffa, I didn't forget you ran me over with that car. But we got to her being alive for a couple of episodes, and then after that, oh no, she was dead. I said, what did you mention her for? What did you mention her for? EJ, did you want to see Body? Did we need her alive? And how do you feel about this son rolling up for the shares? I don't really care about that. I wanted Body to open them eyes and pop back up for old time's sake.
Yeah, the sign doesn't matter. Like that doesn't matter. Like that club is not even gonna be like that's gonna be a non-factor. But I was interested in if they had a literally made Body still be alive. I thought that would have been a great twist. I think her still being alive and somehow at some point coming after Kimmy. I thought that would have been interesting, or even having Kimmy trying to go finish the thing, or we see Rain is on her, whatever she on. Like whatever the case is, I think that Body was an interesting character last season, and I think it would have been a good old twist for her to not to have actually took a L. I would have wanted to see it.
I don't know. I feel like when we get it into Jules, he might have Body in the tub because we heard it from his mouth. Well, oh yeah, what about Body? Yeah, she's dead. How do we know we can believe Jules? Ashley, do you feel like Body might be alive, and do you care?
No, I don't. I hated Body. I hated Body's character. Oh my God. She was awful. I mean, I think that right now Kimmy has enough to deal with on her plate, but I don't run it past TP. In true Tyler Perry fashion, Body ain't dead, or she's back from the dead, and there'll be a zombie apocalypse by the end of this. It would not surprise me at all. And I do feel as though Big Red, who they introduced, is kind of giving that Body energy, and I don't know what Body would do in addition to this new person that we have. But I mean, it's interesting. Like I said, the season's not over. Tyler is known to pull stunts. So we might see Blondie pop up like, oh, I'm back. I got you on a cane or something walking into the company to confront Kimmy.
Like Franklin on Snowfall with the cane.
Yeah.
I mean, it just felt like Body was maybe like on the cusp of wanting to get from underneath Jewel and realizing that being the bottom B isn't all it's cracked up to be. And maybe she was going to try to be in charge of the girls a little bit. And, I just felt like there were multi-purposes that could be going on with Body versus her just being daddy. I got the girls in control. I am in charge of the girls. But Frank came through with the super chat saying, knowing TP, he probably will make Kimmy the villain. I hope not. We have more than enough.
Tyler loved making a woman a good villain every now and again. Every now and again. I'm curious though, Breeze, what kind of villain would Kimmy be? You think she would just get too much power and become a monster? Drop it in the chat. I'm curious. You muted, boo.
Moving on to this heifer. Rain and lost her damn mind. Rain has lost her mind. Put her back. Put her back in that bed. Put her back on her back. Because what are you doing, ma'am? Rain, the rude, padded revenge avenger. Who put that padding on Rain? Who put that Big Mama's house ass on the back of Rain's body? I don't know what in the Norbit. I don't know. I know they were going for. Okay, it's supposed to be giving botched body. It was very ridiculous. Every time Rain's ass was in frame, I cackled because whose idea was that? But Rain gets it in her mind when she's not championing Kimmy to calm down. Girl, we've been hoes all our life. We've been struggling. We ain't never had nothing. Ain't never been nowhere. Ain't never did nothing. Now things are going well for us, girl. Just accept it. Let's swipe the black off this black card. But that's not enough. Swiping the black off the black card isn't enough for Rain. Rain getting $500K in a stash just for her solely is not enough because now I want the club. Girl, what you want the club for? Want the club to go do what? And it wasn't like on some Avenger energy. I want the club because I want another girl to go through and endure what I suffered. It could be legit. It could be just like, no, I just want the club because, yeah, it made dollars. Girl, what are you talking about? You are not making sense along with calling this man a Japa ninja. Absolutely disrespectful. She was so rude and distasteful. Like, I really did not like Rain. Rain was trying my patience. And then we got all the way in that room with Dega because I'm a nurse. And we couldn't fight. Pissed me off. EJ, how did you feel about Rain this season?
Girl, I'm glad you said that because that is the part that ticked me off so bad. I said, we got all this mouth and then we get in here and we can't even fight. Like, that's the last thing we gonna do is talk all this noise and can't fight. Them hands gotta speak. You gotta be able to talk and you gotta be able to swing, both of them. But Rain is irritating this season. Like, for whatever reason, instead of the money going to Kimmy's head, it went to Rain's head instead. She literally thinks that she is the one that came into all of this fortune because everything is we in French. I mean, we in France, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what are we doing here? And then why would you want to go back to the club that exploited you and did all the things? And like you said, Tyra, if it is not for the simple fact that you are wanting to make a change and you are wanting to do something better, but simply for dollars, your friend just handed you $500,000. You ain't never had $500,000 a day in your damn life. So I'm sorry, a day in your doggone life. So why in the world would you turn your nose like, nah, you keep that, I'm gonna go get the club? Ma'am, that don't even make sense. Like, that was the stupidest thing I ever heard. And then you don't even know what's in this ironclad will that they have over here with Horace and Kimmy. They got this whole plan going on, right? They got this whole thing going, and you are over here doing your own side missions. Okay, like, what are you doing exactly? How did you mix up moaning? How did you mix up that noise with anything? Like, there was no screaming, there was no hurting, there was no sign of fear. Ma'am, you done been around traffic people, and this is not to be insensitive, but you done been around all this stuff all this time. You know when somebody is hurting, you should know. And you know that was not that sound. And now you done went and got Kimmy into some more mess. Because who's going to have to clean up all this stuff? At this point, if I'm Horace, I'm like, damn it, all y'all got to go. I'm done. Bump it. Or she got to go. And Kimmy, you can say, but send your friends on. But that's really what he was trying to say. Like, they are a liability. Period.
Every 5 minutes, it's something unraveling because we could take it when it was just Kimmy. But now that we're in the position, we don't need anything else to bring us down. And Rain is definitely a liability. She's doing these things in secret. What I thought we were going to do with Rain is we were going to be hiding and just kind of harboring, of course, all of this resentment and mad. And then we were going to go over here with the Japa ninja and maybe, get a little, get our silicone rubbed on just a little bit. I was like, okay, I can see, a friend of me, lover type of. It's like, no, it's just we're just here to be disrespectful, and you need to prove your allegiance to us, which is basically him turning into Norman. I gotta find my wife and shooting all the people in the ambulance. Why are you shooting everybody in this room, sir? Shot everybody, women, children. Okay, it don't matter. We're just killing everybody because Rain had all this talk and couldn't even get in here and defend herself. Ashley, how do you feel about Rain?
Rain is bloodthirsty. I'm like, you have some sort of bloodlust? Because it's all action and no thought. And I was like, you've been laid up in that hospital bed of affliction for all this time. It ain't collected no sense. Again, let's go back. You're the reason. I'm even in this predicament now. You wanted some fast money. Come on, girl. Let's go. Go with me. We got to. We always about to get some money, and you see where that landed you last time. And she just has no chill at all. I want to give a shout out though to the actress. I believe she's a beautiful girl. Face card is not declining. I think she's very pretty, but this character, honey, has got to be stopped. I'm like, who do you think you are? It gave when they were in the store and they were shopping. I want another one. Give me two of those. I said, is Tyler trying to tell us what poverty looks like? This is what poverty look like. This is a poverty mindset. This is, because he think everybody highbrow. I don't know. This is just it's so stereotypical and so aggravating to watch her as she navigates these spaces. Because again, she hasn't collected any kind of sense. At no point do they kind of sit down and have a come to Jesus like, Rain, you need to chill out, girl. Like, you're doing too much. We knew over here. We're trying to find out our boundaries. And it's like, no, I'm on a mission. Let me go get this nurse. Because I don't want her, in this instance, I don't want her to do the same thing to anybody else that she did to me. But everything else, you hoes get to work. Like, I want to run y'all now. Like, it gave very much hypocrisy in her character. And as far as how she treats this man, I'm like, what is this? What? Because I too thought the same thing. I said, oh, this might be a cute little, little love thing inside of the mix. But no, she hates him too. She's so disrespectful. And he's like I said, I just want me and my brother to get out of this. I just want to be free of all of this. And she's not going to get him any closer to that. She'll ultimately be Kimmy's downfall. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the paperwork says that Kimmy Angel, and I believe Rain is covered under that. The only person not covered under the protection is the sister, right? And that's why we need to get her out. So I guess Rain feels like, I got this bread, I got this head, and I can do whatever I want to do, no matter what. I don't know.
I don't know. Do y'all think that chick down there at the bottom, I can't think of what her name is. Do you think that's going to come back to haunt her? Because that was another mistake, in my opinion.
Didn't matter. Oh, take this money and run, 18-year-old Latina girl. I said Tyler must be stopped when the Latina was in that goddamn club with I don't know, her boyfriend, brother, whomever, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this anymore." And he was like, "No, mommy, pray on just a little while longer. Wait, just a little while longer." And God damn it, Tyler, please. Don't you tell these people wait on just a little while longer. This is not Medea's family reunion. But this was not a smart idea. This was not a smart idea. This will yet be something else that'll contribute to the downfall of Kimmy just as quickly as we got up there, because I just know, I could feel it. We all out here struggling, going through the same hurdle. She just like me. We just gonna let her go. Don't shoot her. I was like, ma'am, please. You don't know this girl from a can of paint. You just entrusted that she was 18 and desperate to leave this life, so she gonna get on the bus and go. I don't believe it. Just because I'm Daga and I'm a nurse is dead does not mean that this is over. She'll be back. Ashley, she coming back.
Absolutely. She'll be back. Unless Tyler forgot. Unless he forgets her by the end of the season, which he'll be known to do. She's definitely coming back. It's perfect in prime time. And they were centering her for, the first couple, times we saw her. It was giving very much she's going to be a part of the story. She ain't going nowhere. And who was you when you were 16? Because I don't trust Rain anyway. So what is that saying? She was me. That's me. That's like I was. How you don't know, girl?
I just really understand that, and not for anything, but Jules got surveillance and this and whatnot all around. Who's to say she's even going to make it wherever she's trying to get back to? EJ, clearly you don't think this is over.
Hell no, this ain't over. This was the dumbest stuff. Like, I'm sitting up here cussing Rain out left and right all throughout this whole entire thing because I just don't understand anything that she's doing. It just doesn't make sense. And I thought she was supposed to be more of the street smart one, but now that Ashley brought it back up, she was the one that kind of led us to where we are right now anyways. I don't know why I thought that. But at the end of the day, like, everybody knows, like, everybody has to go. I don't know you. If I'm in here committing a crime because I done got myself into this situation, I done brought him into this situation. He under Jules, he already playing both sides. Like, what part of this does Rain not get? Like, she is screwing up so much. And that chick right there, you didn't even think about the fact that you came in with the group. Did she come in with the group? Like, Rain is not thinking about that, because if she came in with somebody else, is she really gonna leave that somebody else and go on? Or is she gonna get caught? And if she get caught, is she gonna snitch to get herself out? She don't know you. All she know is that you let her go, but still, she don't owe you nothing. Like, come on. Like, Rain gotta think sometimes, and she just don't.
She don't.
Just don't.
She don't.
And as of right now, she still got somebody holding her there. She's not by herself. So
exactly.
Person tying her there.
Say, wait on just a little while longer, mommy. We're going to just do a little more dances, okay? Then we're going to get out of here. She ain't leaving that man. Whoever that man was, she ain't leaving. They both scribble holes down at Jules Juke joining nails. That's a What do you mean? Like, if that's what it was going to be, why we come in here and get guns ablazing? I guess calling the popos just don't exist in this universe. It's just everybody's a dirty cop. I need Horace to go and die or get rid of this cough. Now look at here. Look at here. You get some Hall, some Ricola, some Tussin. You get whatever you need, Horace. I'm exhausted. Oh, Horace, please. It feels like, then the way he divvies it up, it feels like it's 3 seasons of you coughing everywhere trying to give everybody the vid. Horace, please get yourself together. But Horace doesn't play as big of a role here. Whatever he's doing at any given time, he's trying to rein Kimmy back in, because Kimmy's so important. Where am I supposed to find another Kimmy? Where am I gonna find somebody to trust for my business and marry? I need Kimmy. We gotta keep her around. So he's always trying to talk her down, talk her back, track her down, because I'm a trustworthy person even though everything I have done up until this point seems to not matter to you. But outside of that, we're just training Kimmy and we're getting into this miracle cure. Oh, if you go on down, with them special doctors, this situation that I saw on the internet, because Sylvie's so invested. Maybe they can help you. So they're trying to leave it up in the air as to whether or not Horace is going to make it. Is he going to die? I need to show you everything before I die. DJ, is Horace going to die? And does he need a cough drop? Please.
Girl, Horace is not going nowhere. I mean, that is for sure. And I ain't gonna lie, this show don't survive without Horace. We need Horace in this show first and foremost. He got to stay. Now I know we got to go on this whole little ride, and will he, won't he, all of that. But no, Horace is not going anywhere. And at the end of the day, Lord, I don't think Horace has nobody else. Like Horace is running out of time. And Kimmy is the only one that he got. He don't have time to interview nobody else. He don't have time to try to figure out anybody else that he can get to do this. So Kimmy is it. And he done invested all his ducats in Kimmy at this point. And to be fair, if Kimmy would just get out of her head for a little bit and just look and listen to what's happening and realize that he the only person that ain't done nothing to her, she would probably be the right choice. And if she would just get out of her own head, and if we take away Rain and all these other elements that seem to cloud her thought process. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Horace gonna get down there and he gonna be cured immediately and give him a cough drop.
Please. Ricola. What I think would be really interesting, and every time I say that, Tyler never does it, is for Tyler to subvert this because he has entrusted Kimmy with everything, gave her access to everything, all with the umbrella of I ain't long for this world. But what's gonna happen when you are long for this world and you are better? Are you just gonna expect for Kimmy to sit down and step to the side because I'm back and I'm in full health? And I feel like you're gonna have a problem when she doesn't actually want to. So I think it'd be nice to see it kind of split down the middle for real with Kimmy and her folks over here and Horace over here, because I know you're not half after I done pulled you up by the bootstraps. You can move now, girl. I'm well. I'm recalling up. It's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I got a sense of that when she click clacked and took control of that phone call. Because I really don't need you like that. I got the money. I don't need your voice. Ashley, what you want them to do with Horace?
I don't know, but I'm mad they just found the internet, because you mean to tell me he didn't have this terminal diagnosis and didn't know about no investigative treatments over in Switzerland or wherever? Come on now, y'all got to be y'all. Kimmy had the internet. That's who had the internet. She the only one who can do a Google search and get on the phone and talk to somebody. Yeah, I agree with EJ. Horace is not going anywhere. Horace has to stay. And he's like, who else gonna pee on people? Who else is gonna pee on your forehead, Tyra? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna have the people hold you down and piss on your forehead? Only Horace is here for that. Who's gonna be in the closet and want some dingling but too afraid to get it? We just have to. He's the only person here to fulfill that Tyler quota. Okay, so no, I don't think Horace is going anywhere. I do think that they are going to subvert our expectation or what the storyline has been all this time, Tyra, and he will be around. And then I think we could see Breeze, the idea of Kimmy being some sort of villain, right? If they're now in competition because he lived, he survived, all of that, and she knows his deepest, darkest, freakily secrets, right? As far as Angel and all that. But no, Horace don't die. He multiplies. We're going to see a bigger, badder, worser. He's going to have more AKs. He's going to have more blickies, Tyra. He's going to be blowing stuff up like his brother. Yeah, I can't wait for Horace's comeback. Don't call it a comeback. I'm ready.
That part.
Cough is present when we do it. Because cough on me again. God damn it. Cough on me again, Horace. Doing the absolute most. But prior to us getting there, I feel like we still have to worry about this young man. Because this may be potentially the real downfall. Because people baby, why Angel there? What do you do for him? Who are you? Why is he in debt? I understand the women, the wife. Why are you here? Horace's life partner and deadbeat dad. Angel is, girl.
Why do you have life partner?
Because Angel and Horace, especially Angel, they lie in this great era. Oh, like, thanks, babe. Oh, is this for me? I couldn't. Really? Let me go and put it on. everything but give up the ass and say thank you, daddy. It's really close to life partners. I'm like, Angel, what is your purpose? Because the Angel we met is very. I just came to dance for y'all. It was very cousin Ebony. I just came to dance for y'all. That's all. I'm not giving you my cookies, Horace. No, I'm not gay. But in other notions, he does give gay for pay. Like, you know what? I can get used to this lifestyle. He is kind of cute around the edges. I mean, hey, Horace, I just don't know sometimes with Angel. But Angel, we have drive-by shootings. We have Yolanda and clouds of suspicion because what do you do for Horace? And of course, we have that interaction with him and Horace is head of security. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that. I'm keeping my eye on you, and he could possibly be working doing some underhanded stuff for Jules. In either way, all eyes are on Angel. Kill Yolanda immediately. Kill Yolanda and that son that you are in debt on us never seeing. Tyler, please. I don't know why Tyler does this in all these shows. He has people have children and writes in ways so that we never have to see them.
I thought you'd appreciate that, Tyra. You hate seeing the kids.
But don't make it a thing. It's just all like, Yolanda, they coming to kill you. I don't care. I'm going to be here. They can't kill me. I was like, kill her, please, and kill that son. Because Angel don't give a damn. He be so heavy into my son. Where's Angel here? I want to see my son. And then as soon as she's just like, no. She's like, oh, okay, I'm going shopping. I don't give a damn. But Angel is irresponsible. You know, he's just here and he is the most like willing to partake in enjoying this lifestyle because he needs to go and make Horace his permanent life partner. Ashley, what do you think about Angel? And will he get out according to Angel?
Angel said, give me 2 pair. Give me 2 pair. Oh, how the car work? I can't even open the doors. Let me use that other one. Angel is living his best kept life. He will definitely bust the booty open if he has to keep any sort of money, of status, of all of that. He loves it too much. He loves it too much. And now that he knows he's under the protection and he's provided for, let Horace come back and want to collect. It'll be something to see. The drive-by was clear craziness because why would you grab that person and throw them in front of you? Angel is a Decepticon in and of him, owns his own self. He's only here for him. Honestly, I just really think this is about being eye candy. This, you know how I felt about his character last season. He can't act. You just there, I guess, to say, because the way he was disrespecting. Listen, let me get in closer. If he would say ninja one more time, sir, because how can you even really say it? Stop calling that butler Mr. Nick. Like, ninja? Stop it. It was throwing me off because why are you saying it like that? All right.
It's okay because he's Dominican. Because I'm Dominican.
Girl. Anyway, but yeah, as soon as Horace come back cured, he's gonna have to boot you up. He's gonna have to boot you up. As far as his baby mama, she is raggedy as hell. Cause I'm like, if somebody's saying somebody's gonna come, I'm gonna call my brother. Call him. Cause call the police. Call it. Angel, just go somewhere. Wouldn't you want to leave? Isn't this trauma? People are dead all around you. You pulled a person to get shot and pulled them on top of you, faked being dead, and you want to go shopping? That's the first thing on your mind. Angel gonna be there. Angel is going to be there to reap the rewards and to live the life. And he's not careful. He gonna be over at Son's house soon. And Barney will be mad. They'll be in a throuple after all is said and done.
Angel said, what black bodies? Man, get in front of me and block these damn bullets. I got money to spend down at the boutique in a fast car. Ciao. Angel, please. But I do feel like at some point, because Ford maybe are you gay? How you gonna ask me a question like that? We almost there with you, Angel. We almost getting over there. How do you let a man bend over? We almost there, because Angel, I'm not gonna play with you. Baby. I just love how every time Horace is in Angel's presence, his whole voice changes. Yeah, so do you like it? So are you okay? I'm so like, Horace, please, he needs to, Boochie Cat. But will Horace's secret be revealed via Angel? Not only are the people down at the Horse Mansion looking sideways, but we have the two people who never need to look sideways looking at him because why are you saving this man with Norman and Olivia? EJ, do you feel like Norman and Olivia? Because they don't have anything on Horace. They're like, he all season, he got all the cars. We don't have nothing. He got us. This may be the thing that takes him over the edge. Do you think they're going to get all into Angel's business?
Oh, absolutely. You know, oh God, Angel conflict, boy, he is something else. I'm gonna say it like that. I don't trust Angel very much. Like I go back and forth with can he be trusted, can he not be trusted? Because I promise you he was about to fold when he was inside that interrogation room. He held strong for a while, but then there was a moment when he just and I feel like if you just get him to that moment, he's always gonna flip, he's always gonna tell it. And it's not going to matter about the money. It's always going to matter about him trying to save himself when it's all said and done. So for that reason, I think that Horace's secret will be revealed. And I think it's going to be Norman who's going to figure it out. And I think that Angel will be the person that tells it, even if he doesn't realize he's about to tell it, that he's about to spill the beans. But I do think that Norman is clicking for him now. Like, why is this particular one there? What is the purpose of this? Like, we get Rain. This is her best friend. So, okay, we get it. Okay. But what about this man makes you want to put him and give him all of these protections? And we know that the staff is wondering too. You done gave him the black card. He gets to drive the cars. You don't even let your son drive these cars. What is going on here? And yes, Angel is going to have to bust it wide open real soon because Horace is not going to stay impotent for long. Okay. He is gonna, after this, what is this? Western Eastern medicine. After this Western Eastern medicine, we're going to mix it together because I don't know which one it is. But after this right here, all of his body parts are going to be working and they are going to be working well. And all I can say is, Angel, you might as well get ready to give it up, bro. Do something. But Horace kills me every single time. You don't like me. You don't like me. You just did it. Horace, you know what it is. So I don't even know why we keep saying this over and over again. You get on my doggone nerves. I just need Horace to like, dude, just go ahead and come out. Is there something in this will that say you can't be gay? Because Charles is gay as hell and everybody knows it. I don't understand what is happening. Just go do what you need to do and call it a day because Angel is not it. Okay? Angel is going to be the other downfall. And I do think that he is going to be Rain is going to be the one that she's going to be one, but Angel is too. Angel's going to do something that's going to negatively affect Horace. But, I guess we're going to have to wait and see. And it's something with that car. It's going to be something with them cars. Remember that one car that he's not supposed to touch? Mm-hmm. I just feel like you say this for a reason. And I feel like at some point it's going to come back and there's an Angel going to get in that doggone car. And I don't know what it is about the car. I don't know, but it's something.
Just always in something. I'm just ready for him to collect and Horace to show up and say, I'm here, baby. And
we going to get it.
I'm like, what?
Bend it over. When he had to come down there in that room, it's been a night. When he come creeping into that room.
Are you gay? Are we going to find out that Horace is gay? Homosexual, if you will.
Girl, hey, you're not going to make me believe Horace ain't ever tipped over here before. Talking about, I just want to look at it. I just want to watch. Angel better get cleaned out. He better go ahead and take the proper steps, assume the position, because Horace is going to be ready. You know how much I spent on this? Yes. He's going to want it. It's going to be a problem. I don't think we're ever going to see Angel's son again. I think we saw a kind of a baby in season 1. I don't think we'll ever go back over there again. But Angel, he's so fickle, and I really do think he's gay for pay. He might end up falling in love with Horace. Like, this is the man. This is the only person who ever loved me, man. This is the only person that ever provided for me. I can definitely see it. And yes, and I do think it's going to cause issue because Horace has been judging and berating and belittling his son all this time, and you've had the same proclivities. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen, but we know this is going to, and he doesn't seem to care now that he thinks he's dying, but how will that change when he lives? That's the question, but definitely it's coming out. Your secret's going to be revealed, and they'll either try to blackmail him to get Kimmy out of position. It's definitely going to be a piece of a chess piece for whoever gets the tea and knows how to use it.
Oh yeah, because we're just seeing the sickly older man. I wonder when he's 100, what kind of Horace is he going to be then? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, DeMarcus, for the super chat. Maybe Morgan, aka Olivia, aka Estelle Green, always getting the short end of the stick when it comes to a will. First power, and now in Beauty in Black. Thank you
I
so
think
much.
she did.
Oh man.
She look like she making out good to me. She get to still stay on the property, on the family property, and she an ex-wife. She still got all this money. It's not if they fault that she don't know how to spend this money and she out here spending it on these little fellas. That's her problem.
Child. Why the hell Tyler got Mallory walking around here looking like Darkwing Duck? I say, Mallory, take that motherfucking hat off. Mallory, please. That's all I seen was Darkwing Duck, and I'm sure I'm showing all my age. I don't give a damn. All I seen was Darkwing Duck with that goddamn cape on his hat. I said, Mallory, if you don't go sit down, baby, Mallory. Mallory is Mallory are the broken biatches in the room with us because breaking bees is my pleasure. Are they in the room with us? Who have you broken? Every single season, Mallory has been like a dog with a bone, all about this husband that she could care less about. And if he died tonight, I could give a damn. But if there's an aspect of him sleeping with somebody else, I need to find out who it is and break him down. Because breaking bees, it's my pleasure. Who have you broken, Mallory? We have not seen you break a damn person. I just I really, when we met Mallory, I thought Mallory was going to be all insults and so much more. And we were going to at least getting into her being business savvy. Hate all you want to, all the insults, baby, we going to degrade our staff. We going to do everything and then some. But when it comes down to business, I belong here. This is where I shine. I'll work too hard for this. Baby, Kimmy let us know all down in the boardroom. You ain't been doing a damn thing. What have you been doing? Mallory has been walking around in good Darkwing Duck suits, being cute. You have not done anything and don't know anything. And what you do or try to implement is completely outdated. And then we're watching as this money in this business that's so important just pretty much gets swiped from underneath us via lawsuits and bad business investments. But I'm Mallory and I run this. This is my damn business. Where, Mallory? Where, Mallory? I'm just so disappointed because I thought Mallory was gonna be cooking, but so far Mallory don't do nothing but talk ish over the phone and hurl insults under her breath and try to give this nice nasty attitude, which definitely doesn't mean anything. The last person who ever had any hope, which was Horace, he knows who you are, baby. She think I don't know. I know she's a nasty person. Don't trust her either. Mallory, what is it all for? Actually, what can we do with Mallory's character? Were you expecting more, or is Mallory exactly who you thought she was?
No, and we can definitely do more. And I'm holding out hope that maybe there is more to her. Like, I was really hoping that, like, we'd find out she had been embezzling and got some money on the side and got an escape hatch ready to go. But no, up to now, she has kind of disappointed me. I thought that she was going to be like this really, like, in her pimp energy, like that hat, honey. Breaking hoes is my pleasure. Like, I do this, man. Green is for my money and gold is for my honeys. Like, I was really like, maybe she'll be on that type of time, but alas, no, just a pretty face in a pimp hat. Now, we still have room though. We still have room to go with her. She could be the reason why they've been suffering losses and pocketing the money and making it look a certain way. I'd be here if we're in for some corporate espionage, some embezzlement, something of the sort. That would make me feel a little bit better about who she is and who she's been. Because from what I understand, in first season, she's the face of the company. She's the PR. She's been making all of the big moves up to now. And for Kimmy to basically get her in there and son her when Kimmy's never worked in corporate a day in her life, from what we've seen, it was kind of sad. But Darkwing Duck is wildly atrocious, Tyra. I just want to let you know. Darkwing Duck. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. But yeah, where we go, there is room for her character. But I mean, if it stays like this, it's just kind of stagnant and disappointing. I really want her to team up with someone. Now, what could also be a really great twist is if she would team up with Kimmy. If she sees that Kimmy does have the prowess and like this is the winning hand. Let me go over here and help you really navigate this situation with the family. And we can be two women on top. I would be here for that. But knowing Tyler, it'll never go there. So yeah, for now, I'm just disappointed.
I think that would be perfect. I think because we know she has no true alliance to this family. She don't give a damn. She's here for the money, we know she don't like Roy. Lord, she can't stand him. So if we do get that divide because Horace is back to 100%, and it's like, okay, I'm back now. Kimmy, you can sit down. It's just like, no, this is my company just as much as it's yours. Matter of fact, I fixed everything around here, and Mallerie has to make a choice and goes over there and staying next to Kimmy. I will be here for that. Do something other than have her Darkwing Duck adjacent. EJ, how do you feel about Mallerie?
No, I actually agree with that would be the best possible twist. Mallory came in like really, really strong, and we really thought that Mallory was that girl. Like, oh, okay, she's the one who's really been running this company. Now we knew that there was some lawsuits going on and some stuff going on, but to be fair, I thought the company was profitable. Come to find out that the company is not profitable and that they're in all of this debt. And it seems like Mallory is letting it. I honestly don't think that Mallory is as dumb as we think. I think that Mallory has been, she knows about the whole situation with the money, about the ad spending, the reason why she spoke up too. We've been doing business with them, yada, yada, yada. But she's letting that money go to the side because they might be giving her a kickback. I don't know. I feel like it has to be something. I don't think that she is just this dumb and didn't see that this wasn't a great idea. Mallory seems like she's pretty savvy. She has to know that the way that they were advertising was completely stupid. Like, you cannot advertise like that in this day and age. Like, it just made no sense. And I really think that she just knew about it and they must be giving her money. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. And if that is not what it is, then I'm really disappointed in Mallory. Like, I'm super disappointed in her, but I think that it would be great if we could get the Mallory that decides to just switch teams all of a sudden, because it does seem like she does low key, even though I feel like she has more respect for Horace, even though we know she's playing this game with the whole respect thing. We know who she really respects and who she doesn't respect. Horace, she seems like she has like a little bit of respect for him. The rest of these jokers, she really just be doing the most with them. And she don't like her husband. She ain't never liked her husband. I don't know if she ever liked her husband. This might have all been just for the money at the end of the day, was to get with him. But I hope that Mallory will, in the second half of the season, I hope that she will do something that is like, okay, like that, so that we can really either get a clash or a team up. I want either her to go toe to toe. And because this new Kimmy that we found out, worked for a finance company and all this stuff, I hope that this new Kimmy, girl, I don't know, but I hope that this new Kimmy that we have, who seems to be savvy, I hope that they can either go toe to toe or that she just go ahead and say, look, let me go ahead and go on over here on this side and let me get with Kimmy and we figure this out and we take this thing and we take it from all of them. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't do Horace like that. But I'm just saying, it'll be interesting.
It made me sick. As soon as they came out of her mouth, I said, when? You've been underneath Jules' thumb ever since you and Rain was caught down at the local airport. Like, when did you come for a finance company came to have this connection? Stewart, Tyler, please. Thank you so much for the super chat, DeMarcus. Mallory or Roy will have Felicia try to take out, what's it supposed to be, Kimmy? Since they can't get to their shares in the company. I don't even think Felicia has that much capacity. I really don't.
Oh, heck no.
No. I mean, it was Bonnie or something that made Felicia's just all ass and elbows at this point. But very, very Darkwing Duck. I want to see more than Darkwing Duck, Miss Ma'am, going into the second half of the season. Roy, pin strippers, and Coca-Cola. Baby. Oh, Lord. Roy don't never do anything. I thought Roy was going to be on the cusp of doing something because last season when we had him kind of in cahoots and flirting with, what was she, the lawyer, the reporter, girl who got deboed in the hallway by Debbie and he got taken off of camera as quickly as she did. Whoever she was in the takedown because it's coming sooner than you think. Y'all have all these priors because people are getting cancer via your products. And it was just like, yeah, I'm kind of having an awakening that I can be more of the perpetual F up in the family. No, we get right back to being exactly who we've always been. We're in Kimmy's crosshairs, so we know that something can unravel from there because I have you, in my sights, and you did this, and my sister, and I threw you out of this window, and I can do it again because now I'm your mama's / boss. Yeah, but we're still impotent. We're underwhelming, and we're just Roy. Baby, when Roy got pissed on, When Roy came all the way down to the house and the estates to get peed on, all I saw was, what have we done to the world? Look what we done. It gave Earth Song. It was it was just chocolate pissed. It was just pissed. You know when Mike is holding on to that tree and Earth Song and all of the wind is blowing and it's raining and it's water and he's singing for dear life. I just wanted Roy to start singing because why is there so much piss coming out of horror, Tyler? That manhole back was wet. God damn. God damn it. Tyler, do you think y'all put the hose on Roy enough? And you just have all this lightning casting in the sky and Horace all dramatic shaking. It was too much piss. It didn't need to be that much to drown him. But that was very, very funny. EJ, I'm going to come to you first. Did you expect anything more from Roy this season? Because even what we were feeding into with this half of the season, well, I'm your fit, and we're trying to son Barney for dear life, because you're going to do it, be where I told you. Yeah, we haven't seen that either. All you do is get high and sleep with people. Nothing else. EJ?
That's it. Or at least attempt to sleep with people. Listen, Roy is one of those types that he needs somebody to be here in order for him to feel to be here. That's why him and Mallerie were never going to work anyway at any point. And that's why he took to Kimmy so much, because Kimmy was just doing what she was told to do. Like, she in this life and they tell her that this is what she needs to do. This is what she doing. And then you have him who we thought might just, I would think, this is what I would think. This is what I would have hoped. I would have hoped that the way that Horace is so disappointed in both of his sons, but the way he really come at Roy, because he come at Roy way harder than he come at Charles. The way he comes at Roy and the way he talks to him, the way he hit him with that cane, let me tell you, Lord have mercy, that cane. The way he hit him with that cane and the way that he urinated all over him and just the way that he talks to him in general, you would think that Roy would take this as fuel to really show, like, I'm going to show you, like, you think that I ain't this, but I'm going to show, but Roy don't take none of this and empower, do nothing with it. All Roy does is prove Horace right every single time. And the way he is out here looking for this validation from people who, and I don't want to say that they under him. I'm just saying that these are people that are not quite, gosh, what are the words I'm looking for? I don't know the words. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be respectful with it. But he looks for these
broke hoes.
Yes, he looked for these people who look up to him like in some sort of admiration, when the truth of the matter is that Roy ain't ish and never gonna be ish. If it wasn't for Horace, and Horace's father and they whole family and this money that they come from, Horace would be absolutely nothing at all. Okay, like it would do nothing with his life, would be nothing. And it is what it is. And he would have never bagged Mallerie ever, because he wouldn't have had the money to do so, because she don't want him just in general. And I did have a little bit of hope for him when that whole situation with the lawyer thing came up. I said, okay, Roy better try to pull a fast one. But then Roy does nothing with any of this. And he has all this ammunition because he's known what Jules has been up to. He now knows about Barney. So he's not using any of this to his advantage. And why you didn't go down there with Charles when he called you? You could have been some help with that.
You want us to subvert it all. What about sunrise? What about rain? Thank you so much, DeMarcus, for the super chat. Mallerie could use the attorney Lena against Kimmy now that Kimmy is running the business. DeMarcus, I love you. You be giving him all kind of credit. Go ahead, Tyler. You better say that all with DeMarcus. He helping you out. Ashley, anything for Roy in the week?
Yeah, Roy is a slow gummy bear. He looks like a little gummy bear. And like you could squish him and squishy. I don't know. He's so useless to me. And I think that's why Horace hates him. He like EJ said, he ain't never been nothing, ain't never gonna be nothing. I honestly think he was on that short yellow bus. I don't think he has the capacity to be a forward thinking. Every move you see him making is all about ego. All about pride, because he felt sunned, or I guess he honestly felt outdone by Kimmy. So his whole mission up to this this point, knowing everything else he knows that could move him further along in not only his career and his life and all of these things, his whole focus is on bringing Kimmy down, which will be his demise and his downfall. He deserved every bit of that piss. I honestly thought Daddy Horace had a catheter the way it just kept coming out. I said, did he take off his catheter and just squeeze it on him? Because it just kept going and going and like, look at that picture. He is saturated with piss from the bottom to the top. I said, how does he have all of? How large is your prostate, sir? How do you have all that urine in you at one time? Are you not peeing, Horace? That's a problem. That's a problem, y'all. But and he couldn't even barely stand up. Hold my cane. Hold me while I piss on him. Hold me while I piss on him. And then you wonder, did any of it get in your mouth, Roy? I hate Roy. I think he's the worst kind of man because he got a little bit of money, a little bit of perceived power, and all this ego and nothing to do with it. You're impotent. You can't hang. 5-minute brother, you premature. And now you got Big Red who's really going to rip you out the frame. Like he thinks it's cute right now because it's daddy, 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 daddy. But really, she's going to have that bag. She's going to get him by the short hairs. This will be his demise. Honestly, I think Big Red over here will literally be the end of him because he loves it. She's appealing to the weakest parts of him. And he's going to eat it up until she gets exactly where she wants from him. Mm-hmm.
She said, you better watch Daddy King with lukewarm water, hoe. It's too hot. Get it right. Don't do that.
When she was like, oh, I loved how you felt yesterday. I can't wait for you to do it again. I can't wait. Girl, you a lie. He not even, they said he's softy anyway.
On the first ring, Daddy, because I'm going to be right there. Daddy. Girl, she might as well be taking. Yeah, but with everything and all these cars that you have, your get back. Yeah, I want Felicia to be in the office. You get her down here to work in the office. That's my receptionist. And that's gonna do what, Roy? That's gonna do what exactly? For you to have this big booty redheaded receptionist who's at your beck and call to maybe give you some ass in the office. Sir, do something useful for once. EJ, the host is gonna be in the office. Are you interested in Felicia on down at the office?
Hell no. Please let Felicia stay where she is at because while she was doing all of this, talking about how good it was and how she can't wait, she got dude over here in the bed with her. Like, she is about to finesse the hell out of Roy, okay? Felicia is what we call an old school hoe, okay? She look young, but she is old school as hell. She been doing this for a long, long time, and she is about to get all the money. Look how she got money out of Mallerie. She made Mallerie come all the way down there just to get really... not to get very much information that she really couldn't even use when it was all said and done.
What the hell is that hotel called again? Because it gets on my nerves every time they say it.
Dang, I can't even think what is that.
Chicken, you can stay here. You can stay here and
you can stay here and
Paula, please. You can stay here. Oh, okay.
You wonder why the thing is in the hole. That's why this business in the hole. Why would you hire somebody who is not like this is your business? This is where your money come from. This is stupid. Oh,
I don't know. And I see it. We know why he wants Felicia to work there, but if you ever thought that Felicia will be the one, she gonna be the one to really get into Kimmy and get her out of it. Really, Felicia? All because I can't stand that whole daddy. She get on my nerves. She got sugar daddy to bring her up out of there. What my teeth? Oh yeah, I have to be going. Girl, please. It's despicable. You could do so many other things, Roy, but here we are. And I thought the lawyer would been really formidable as well to get up under Mallerie's skin because she's so used to him dwelling with the likes of the hoes. If he took up and got serious with a lawyer and tried to get on his business stuff, Mallerie wouldn't know what to do with herself. It would be interesting.
Exactly.
Tyler would have us over here clapping cheeks in the club. Jules and Sylvie, family and coochie collide. Well, baby, we didn't get a whole lot because we getting from underneath Jules being the pimp. Everything that Jules had control over, it's all running rapid now. He's lost full control of his alliances as well as the hoes. It's just all kind of going downhill right before his eyes. Maybe when Angel think he got one up on you, it's over. Angel said, I have the power. He did it for like 5 minutes and then he reneged it. As soon as he said it. But yeah, Kimmy slapping the dog mess out of you multiple times. It's just not looking good. And on top of that, we gonna threaten the family, but not just baby girl, because out of nowhere, nobody at all. Jules has a college age son. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Working on down on the Horace estates and ranch. And Sylvie said, "Oh, I ain't never rode a horse before. I would love to ride a horse. Let me go up here with you in this barn and ride a horse." Girl, Sylvie, you had one job. Sylvie, you had one job. Angel, you had one job, but we leave her to her own vices. At which we in there, bumping, getting it on out the mud. Sylvie was having a good old time. But Rain heard something different. Rain heard Sylvie get taken advantage of. He trying to grape her. Oh no, not on my watch. I'm finna try to kill you. It's like, Rain, where? What was giving grapey about that whole scenario? But now we have another presumably dead, but not quite dead because he's still breathing somehow. Because we just don't call the police around this. We don't call the ambulance. We don't call the fire department. If you fall, you just dead. We ain't trying to help nothing. And it's like, yeah, what kind of position does this leave everybody in with this being Jules' son? We already know how he feels about his family and him being, partially almost dead. But with Kimmy's luck, baby Sylvie might be big and pregnant at this point, and we just don't know about it. Ashley, where are we going with this?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Jules can go kick rocks. Like, I hate even looking at Otis. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Like, no one came to see you. And this whole thing, I told you don't mess with my family. My family. My family. I told you don't mess with my family. I was like, okay, we get it. Your family. It's gonna be, the Third World War after this. But again, this is that Rain on some type of time. You knew that boy wasn't essaying that. Girl, you know what hunching looked like. Girl, you've been hoeing for the past 3 years. You've been trafficked. You know what hoeing sound like. You know what the sounds are. These are the love sounds. Ain't that the song, Tyra? These are the sounds of love making, right? You know what it is. She wasn't screaming. She wasn't hollering. That girl was, that elderly 16-year-old.
Wait. She was what, Ashley?
She was, you know how the people do, the sounds of love making. And so I'm just glad he didn't get run through with the pitchfork, because that's all I saw in my mind. I said, she gonna run him through with this pitchfork like Green Acres, and I'm not going to be able to take it. But when he goes careening over that balcony, baby, his spine is snapped. Quadriplegic if he lives. Jules is going to want to get it back in blood. So I think we just slice his throat at night while he's sleeping. There's no way to get past this. Jules is a dog with a bone. He's a degenerate human trafficker anyway. So why don't we just unalive him and make light work of it? But Rain needs to go too. I think this is my last and final straw. If I'm Kimmy, you and my little sister, get the hell on. All right. If you have the dead man's baby, go on and have him, girl. Go on and whatever you're going to do. But you and Rain, you're liabilities. What they say, you are, damn it. Yeah, liabilities at this point. Rain can't be trusted. Who's next? She gonna kill the butler next. He tiptoeing through the house at night and she think it's a burglar. I don't trust Rain. Rain is on edge. Rain needs to be committed as well. I say send both of them off to Arizona, and Kimmy, you and Angel focus on what y'all need to focus on. Because what y'all finna do with this body? Y'all are both dunguses. So now we gonna have to bring security because he's gonna have to deal with it, right? Ultimately.
He's still breathing.
Child, bring the side doctor in then, the doctor that make house calls, and let's see what the prognosis is. He's dead as a doornail.
I don't trust. Time will have somebody take that plunge of life, and then we'll roll over to a scene and have a little band-aid, a little bandage. Oh, that was a close call. I love me some Sylvie, but I loved it in him. I'm having his baby. We don't know where Tyler could go, but a drop like that does not guarantee death in this universe.
And why is Sylvie hoeing anyway in the barn? You got a whole big old house to hunch in. Why are you in the barn?
I don't know what they want us to do with Sylvie, because they put this air of innocence and purity around Sylvie, and she has to be unaffected. It took her 75 business days just to tell Sylvie what the hell was really going on and what she had been doing since she got thrown out of Mama's big house. It's just like, oh my God, I just can't. This is too much. This is crazy. What college? I might want to go to college. Let me see what's up with them horses in the barn. Girl, what are you doing up here?
mansion with 15 million bedrooms and you hunching on hay in a barn. Tyler gotta be stopped.
Girl, it was staged so Rain could come and do that because baby, we wouldn't want Rain to kill him in the big house. Then we really got problems. At least we had time. I was like, it's 17 million pieces of staff running around here and ain't nobody see this baby dropping in the floor.
No.
I don't know. You know, these are the things we deal with in the Tyler universe. Funny. Oh Lord. But getting rid of these two. Now I'm grouping the people together who didn't give as much as they maybe gave in the previous season because I gotta find my wife. Baby, Norman was chilling this season. The most Norman did, he tried to have a come to Jesus moment with Horace. Like, come on, bro. You know, how we gonna go on like this? Even on your deathbed? I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be evil all my life. I'm gonna be evil till I die. I just want all y'all to suffer. It's like, forget I tried. And then it's just like, yeah, I want to tie up all loose ends. It feels like Horace knows something that I don't. He got into the connection to the club. He's holding something over my head. We ain't having this. I'm finna blow up this judge and his nice wife. I'm saying, Horace.
After she cooked for him. That was low down.
Ate and left the case behind. But that's pretty much all we get from Norman. And then we have Olivia. We could do so much with these two, especially Miss Debbie Morgan, and we just don't fully. I could have even taken another. Get in the bag. She could have put somebody else in the bag. She could have put that young man down at the table in the bag. I like those moments when we're utilizing her. But for whatever reason, we took this season to give Debbie a cute complex, and Olivia's all up in Mallory's face. It's giving like, I know you. I used to be you. I used to be a vibrant thing. Yeah, on down. I used to be swinging. You ain't now. I was like, what? Why are we giving Olivia this complex? I thought we understood and knew exactly who we were, and we also was tucking some money away. Not only do we not know who we are, and it seems like we splurging. We being a Kruger. Splurging on all these young men, and now we don't have any money and we're broke if we're not gambling. Olivia, what are we doing here? The whole standoff with poor Barney. Let me see it. Give me that D. Yeah, do it open. Is that key? Open any other doors? Oh my God, Olivia, ma'am, please. It's just. Not who I thought you were, ma'am. But maybe we'll roll over into something else with the better half of the season when we realize that, yeah, y'all hiding and storing money in these LLCs. Everybody's lying and doing stuff under the table. EJ, did you get what you wanted from Norman and Olivia in this first half of this season?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I could do with a little bit less Norman because I had enough of him and that wife last season. But I love Olivia. I don't know what it is about her, but she is funny as hell to me. And I just like when she do the absolute most. But she didn't do a lot this season. So this first half of the season, I need her to do more this second half of the season. And I really thought she was about to tear into Kimmy when Kimmy Nuck If You Buck, when they was in that office and she made Roy leave. I said, okay, this is what I've been waiting for right here. This is what we finna get. But she gave her a little, I just feel like they did. I feel like they could have went further. I feel like they could have went way further than what they went. And I feel like in real life that Olivia would have won that battle right there. I feel like Kimmy would have probably tried not to bow down, but I feel like the war of the words, Olivia got Kimmy. But they just, they had to give Kimmy the win. And I understand that. So I was like, okay, I get that. But still, I would like to see a little bit more of her. And I did want her to be a little more savvy than this. I thought for sure that Olivia was just, out here breaking it off, like Charles, just out here throwing this money out, but that she had money, that she wasn't broke, basically. But to learn that she is just maintaining and that she needs this money makes it totally different. It kind of makes you look at her character different. Like, girl, what is you really doing with your money? Because tricking, they say it ain't tricking if you got it. Because if you ain't got it, you shouldn't be tricking. You should just, you should be sitting somewhere down and trying to retire. Because what we doing, this is not working for me. So I hope that is what we get in the next half of the season. I hope we get more of Olivia. Norman, he can stay. I don't want to hear nothing else. That man did too much last season. I'm good with bits and spurts of him. Period.
I just want them to like really like give me that soap opera, Tyler. I want as much hatred as he had for old Charles. I want them to be sneaking and geeking, and for Charles to actually have been his son, and he didn't know. Like I want the messiness. I want them to still be sneaking and creeping and geeking on the low because baby, we all we got. Big Daddy gonna take care of you. Come on, Olivia girl. Remember back when? Real cute. Like, come on, let's go over there. Like, really utilize these characters. Ashley, Olivia, and Norman.
Let's go. Let's start with Norman first. I only had to hear about the wife once or twice, I feel like, so that was an improvement. Papa Lawson, I mean, again, I don't know why they're over here. I don't know why they signed up for this, but alas, I guess they said this money is good money and they're over here. You low down for eating that lady food and blowing her up though. You low down for that. As far as the relationship with he and Horace, I really don't care. I know it's past the point of disrepair. I think he was more interesting first season because he had that fresh, loss. And so that was kind of fueling his rage. And although it was absurd, I do feel like at least it was interesting. Now he's just kind of a wet blanket. Easing on over here to, I calls her Olivia. I really, really feel like Debbie Morgan is being wasted in this role completely. It's just so bad, y'all. It's just because now she went from saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost in season 1 to now, let me see it. Do the curtains match the drapes? Oh, you a 6'5" somebody. And then you find out what it really is and telling everybody, but then blackmailing. I need her to have more common sense. I need her to use her common sense, because if you tell everybody the man is gay already, you don't have anything to hold over his head.
You your mama. Same thing with Roy. Exact same thing.
It's just so delayed to me. And I'm really disappointed as well that she got to this big gargantuan age and don't have no coins put away. And you was effing both brothers. Both of the Mallerie brothers, and you don't have not a nickel to rub together. Is you at the casino? Is that what he said? Are you at the casino again? Are you spending all your money on that young dingaling? Girl, stop it. Have some decorum and have some class. I really wanted her to be smart. I really wanted her to be vicious, and I really wanted her to have her ducks in a row. I don't want her out here poor and struggling and wondering where her next designer bag is coming from, Tyra. I don't like that look on her, and I don't like her begging for dingaling. The young men should be trailing after her. We don't go.
Still Debbie, okay? Good, looks good. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
That police officer say he wanted to bag her. He say, listen, but she ain't gonna get with me though. But he say she fine. Okay.
Sugar mama. And the more it gets into the mirroring they were trying to do this season. I know you, Mallerie. I used to be you. I was like, yeah, how far do we used to be her? Is Mallerie on her way to being a pretty face in a nice suit, willing to be, cast aside and left with just the money and trying to hold on to the Mallerie name just so you can be adjacent to the family and keep some funds? Because even Mallerie was running around. Where's Calvin? I need Calvin. Where's the driver? Give me my driver. Why? So you can get D down? Like, man, it's real raggedy. It's real raggedy with the women here. I thought Olivia and Mallerie were a bit more savvy. Thank you so much to Marcus for the $2. Olivia tricking on the church.
Olivia said, "Bump that church." We ain't heard about the church since season 1. Since
season 1.
First half of season 1.
She was in there speaking in tongues season 1, and now you ain't heard her talk about the Lord at all. Over.
Not at all. Not at all. Don't care.
Ever since she put that man in the bag.
Oh Lord, let's. Everybody wants this ass. Who want this ass? Who? Baby, I'm Charles. Y'all want this ass? Girl. Charles is exhausting. Charles is exhausting. Another one. Like, I would love to really see Charles get some dialogue, some moments to really show those chops that we all grew to love over there in the Beats Beauty Vampire Streets. Baby, it's just not here. We're going to give Charles that same narrative, that same disrespectful, booty bandit, drug pushing narrative. Like, that's all he wants to do. get high, go to the club, do drugs, bring home a cute boy. And if I'm not bringing home a cute boy, well, there's always Barney. Come on in here and give me some of that ass. Because I know you want this. You ain't going nowhere. Where else you going to get this ass? Like, girl, Charles is insatiable. But unlike those previous season, Charles has to, suffer some consequences from bringing the boys home. There is no, like, checks or balances or anything. You look good. You got a big D. You got a little drugs in your pocket. Okay, you can come home. And we have, somebody plotting to rob him this season. But Charles pushes back and he shoots three people in the middle of his goddamn living room. At which, now we want to reach out to Barney. Now we want to call because we can't really trust anybody. I sure ain't trusting anybody coming to see you Otis with this information. No, Jules. I called you the one time. I don't ever ask you for nothing. I was like, Charles, really? The way Charles gonna play in Barney's face every time. I don't ever ask you for nothing. I don't ever call. I don't know. One time I called and you ain't answered the phone. I needed you. Really? The gaslighting was real this first half of this season. But we walk in on Charles, baby. He didn't turn it into a butcher. I said, this was the best idea. You know what? Because we can't call police. Okay. But do you know who I am? And then we have all these drugs. I just can't. No, the damage will never outweigh the situation. This was the best idea you had was to chop. You went Dahmer on these people, and we chopping them down all in the bathroom at the house. What? And of course, Barney walks in. This was crazy. I do, I'm hoping because I feel like we have Roy, who is just Roy. I feel like Charles has the capacity to be other than the gay sexual deviant. Can we do something else and give him some dimension, Tyler? Please. Ashley, Charles.
Yeah, they're gonna have to round this out for me and make it make sense in my mind. Is he on heavier drugs than we think he is? Because there's no way you get set up twice at the same club at different times. You was about to get robbed before, brother. Like you did, because the man took your stuff and you confronted him about it. So how are we in this predicament again? And Barney is a B, because ain't no way that you in this man's house come from upstairs. Get behind them doors, get your ass in the shower and get naked, assume the position. And Barney's right here, like, you just gonna do this in front of me? You just gonna do this in front of me? You know who I am, Barney. You know who I am. Everybody wants this ass. Like, it's so unbelievable. Like, and you go to the same club for the same meats.
Oh, it's only one club, okay, in Chicago.
All the Arby's meats in all the world, in all of Atlanta, and you want to go to that same place for them same meats where you're a target. You're itty bitty, you're flashy, you're all of the things. Anybody gonna want to rob you? Like, it's just so slow. And then the fact that you don't immediately your family are criminal masterminds and deviants. Barney's the first person you think of to abscond with a body. Like, come on, Charles, use your common sense.
We call Roy, but Roy didn't get the hint.
He must be doing intravenous drugs. That's the only thing I can think of. He's smoking crack rock, or he's doing the intravenous drugs, because Charles is on a different wavelength. And then he's the Terminator too. Because I said you have that good of aim, he got everybody. And then as it wraps up, as he's chopping body parts in the sink, a whole new crew of bandits are coming in to get you. What's going to happen next? Now you're going to be held for a ransom? Is anybody going to pay your said ransom? Is my question, Charles. Barney needs to quit and move to Mexico. He just needs to leave completely and let the Mallerie Empire do what it's going to do. It's crazy.
And I can't even say that annoys my soul, because the show gives very Atlanta, because we are in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, Tyler wanted to put this damn show in Chicago. Tyler, please.
Is this supposed to be Chicago?
Yes.
Girl, yes. I thought it was Atlanta. I was saying Atlanta.
No. They always reference it, and they try to like put it in there, like when they have Barney, like, well, she's like, you gonna take her all the way to Illinois when we're down here? And it's like, yeah, I don't mind.
She sure did. You right.
Yeah, they reference it, so many times in the first season. I'm like, this gives Atlanta. Why couldn't it just be Atlanta, Tyler?
Oh, tell me something. I missed that. I heard it in Illinois, but I thought they was driving up from Georgia. I had no clue. Tell me something.
No, I just realized it too, Ash. Don't trip. I literally, when Tyra said, I was like, you know what? There was a part where you're right. I remember it now, but it went over my head because I assumed it was Atlanta, and I just let that go. But anyway, Charles, listen, Charles is hilarious to me, and Charles does the absolute most. And I do wish that I wish that there would be some sort of twist with Charles, like Charles is not as dumb as we think that he is, and that he's not oblivious as we think that he is, and that he really has been paying way more attention. Because when we did that 10% thing and he didn't know how that was going to affect his money, I was giving him the side eye for real. I'm like, ain't no way in the world I'm not going to know how this is going to affect my money in any way, form, or fashion. Like, this cannot be this can't be it. Like, it would be great to just see this switch that comes, and that Charles has just been, acting all this time. Because why is Barney so attracted to this? I don't get it. Like, why is Barney attracted to this? You see who Barney is, and well, where he appears to be. Like, he's always holding himself up to this kind of standard. I mean, even though he be playing both sides and doing the absolute most, but I'm just saying, in theory, when you see him, he's always, talking like he has common sense. He's trying to stay out of trouble. He's trying to be that guy. But Charles, I don't understand why he's so attracted to him, and why he keep letting him do him the way that I would not let these people talk to me like this. The way I would have been done, found another job. Listen, I got a whole law degree. There's no way, form, or fashion that y'all finna keep talking to me like this. None of y'all, especially Roy and Charles at the end of the day. Like, it makes no sense. And I do think that the guys that come in there at the end, I got two theories. Either Jules paid a close attention and realized that there is something off with Charles, and that something was going on, and now he trying to get something because he knows something. Either that's him and the Jackson dude, whoever that is, the cops, or it's that other little guy that's come back with help. But I honestly think that it could be Jules.
Child, I just need Barney to stand up. I need Barney to stand up. Like, when Charles tries to help the situation with Roy, and I don't know, it's on the other side to Barney. He can be a real mother. Yeah, you might want to leave Barney alone. Barney might be about that life. Where maybe the way Barney came in there and cut his, what the hell? I can't be a part of this. Oh my God, what are you doing in here? Baby, the way Barney is just always the perpetual victim. Oh my God, thank you so much, Mallerie. Coming there and saving me from big, bold ass Olivia. She was trying to get this ass. Thank you. Barney! There's literally one law firm, one family to work for, one club. It's just all, if you're not here working for the Mallerie family, you're jobless. You don't have any more clients. He just it's the Mallories or bust. It's Horace or bust. So the punishment that he takes off of this family, and how this secret, like, everybody knows. Everybody knows now, baby. When Norman blew that kiss at the table, like, oh, she tried to sleep with you and you didn't want to. This ass, hey, Barney. Like, everybody knows. So, what is the use in still trying to perpetuate that you're a straight man and I don't need my business out there? Because what would Horace think? Is Horace the only game in town? Is there no other place to work that you would have to deal with this? Like, I just don't get it. I want Barney to come out the closet. Ashley, will Barney ever come out the closet? He's already out.
I don't know, because it's giving, I'm so small and tiny, you're so big and tall. Like, he is a giant. I need you to stand up. You are 6'5", sir. Why are you cowering to anybody, let alone this little gummy bear Roy and little bitty Charles? Like, it's so silly to me. And I mean, at this point, what does being gay have to do with anything, with your career and your upward? You're not in podunk anywhere. Whether you're in Atlanta or Chicago, you at home. Like, you free. Like, be free. Like, what is the problem, Tyra? I'm so over him. I'm so over him just being big and useless and just soft for no reason. Like, do something. I hope he catches a body in these next 8 episodes. I hope he actually does something. Do something. Pinch him. Do something. Like, that would be so satisfying if he took Roy out. I would be absolutely here for that. But yeah, him being, I'm your B. Let me see how loud I can yell it. And I thought Roy was getting turned on. Are we sure Roy is all the way straight? Because that was definitely some homoerotica in that garage as they're screaming at each other.
from all the drugs he does. It's not him not being able to perform. It's not him.
Okay, all right. Let that be the reason. Anyway, it really gave you want to do something, Big Roy. But yeah, I don't know. Barney is such a useless character right now. I want more from him. Hopefully, he'll have some more action in the second part of the season two. Because
EJ, will Barney ever come out of this closet that's all the way bust to hell open?
Girl, he is not gonna come out of it, but he damn sure gonna get pushed out of it. But he's not gonna come out willingly. They gonna push his ass right on out of there because more and more people are starting to find out. There's no way that he can stay in this bubble that he has put himself in. And I'm with Ash. I have no clue why we are even doing this. Like, this is a different day and age. There's no reason. Nobody cares, Barney. Like, seriously, nobody cares. If anything, he should be more he should be more ashamed that he's out here hanging with Charles. That's what the problem is. Like, you should be ashamed of that. You can be gay all you want to, but you should be ashamed of the choice of the man that you have chosen. Like, that's what you should be putting in the closet. That's it. I don't understand it, really, to be honest. And when he went in his face and he was like, I'm like, Ninja, come on now, Ninja, stop it. This is horrible. This is horrible. And then when what's her name, Olivia goes, when she calls Charles up and she's like, that's a big woman. I said, oh my God.
oh, it's ridiculous.
I want him to be big and docile, like the way he got a lay on Charles' chest in that bed. It was giving Mariah the scientists over that phone. Daddy, am I your baby? Am I your baby? Charles, do you love me? Do you love me? Can you say you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said? Barney, please. There's other D. I don't know.
So much.
Maybe that's why I try to keep it cute. Y'all, this ain't Atlanta. This Chicago. They don't run in Chicago. I don't know. I just want Barney to move differently because why are we still in the closet at this point? But everybody freeze, hands up. It's some cops rolling up in Pooh Shiesty masks. I said, what the hell is going on in here? Now I think old boy ran and got some boys and rolled back up. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's gonna be next, but like baby, the way they said freeze, get on the ground, and they're like, oh my God, it's officers of the law. They have on Pooh Shiesty masks. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, defend yourself. They can't, baby. I don't know. I'm like, maybe this will be Barney's because not baby life on the line. Baby at stake. Baby Charles is at stake. I can't let nothing happen to big baby. I gotta take care of my man. Maybe now Barney will have a reason to kind of whip into action. Because why would we have Charles say it's a whole nother side to Barney? You know, you just don't know. Like he can be. Maybe that 6'5" will hop into action because he needs to protect Charles. I don't know. Ashley, what do you think is going to come after this scene here?
Girl, hell if I know. It gave. Why do you have him assuming the position like that? I don't know what Tyler's going to do. I don't know what's in his mind, but Charles' house, it goes down. It goes down in Charles' house. So they liable to do anything. They liable to take some cash and some watches and some booty at this point, Tyra. This is... it's giving this to somebody fantasy that he's living out on the screen, but you know...
Every time with Tyler.
I don't know. And I honestly don't care, Tyra. Kill Charles. Don't kill Charles. Kill Barney. Don't kill Barney. If they're in the next half of the season, it really makes me know, never mind, Tyra. I don't even think I have the brain cells to think about what could be in his mind, what he done concocted for a part 2. Of season 2 at this point, but I think they will kidnap him. I think they'll find the Belleries have more money than they think. So I think a ransom, a hostage situation would be cool. All for Horace to be like, no, I ain't giving you no money. I mean, I'd be here for that kind of moment. Go ahead and do that.
I don't know. We need something. I think we need a loss because so far all of the Mallories of the world, everybody's still intact. I think we need a strong loss. You know, I do want all these Black actors working, but I think for just story, like we need something impactful to happen because they did all of that. Oh, it's Charles dead. We knew Charles wasn't dead. We knew that wasn't that. We need something hard and heavy hitting to carry us into a third season. EJ, what do you think is going to happen here with these cops rolling up in Pooh Shiesty masks?
I mean, honestly, I honestly think it's all a ruse. Like I said, my two theories are that it's either Jules, or because I like the way that Jules looked when Charles said what he said. He knew that there was something up. So I think it's either him doing, because I feel like Jules needs to get a upper. He needs something. Like Jules just ain't done enough for me, and I feel like we got to see him do something. So I either feel like it's that, or the dude, is doubling back and done went and got his boys, and now they gonna try. And if they do kidnap him, they'll be dumb. Nobody care about Charles. Ain't nobody gonna give him no money for Charles. Like, this is the wrong person to be kidnapping. Like, he would have been better off over there kidnapping Angel if he wanted Horace to pay some money, because nobody's giving anything for Charles. His mama don't care about him. His brother don't care about him. Hell, Barney to claim he loved him, but the minute that he had a chance to show his love, when he had a chance to prove his love, what he saying? Listen, I can't help you with this. That's the first thing he did. So Barney don't love him. Shit, if you love him, you gonna take a bid for me, okay?
This not that kind of love. I just love what you do for me. I just love this ass, okay? We just love this ass. We ain't trying to catch no bodies. Thank you so much. I see Emma. I call her Emma. My name's Emma. Emma Frost, X-Man, rolled up and gifted 5 memberships like they always do. Thank you so much for supporting the live and supporting me. If you got gifted a membership via X-Man's super fan Emma Frost, be sure to say thank you, because I'm gonna always say thank you. It is appreciated. It's some good stuff down there, and the members only. Go on and utilize it and decide if you want to stay. Once again, thank you so much, Emma. You are so freaking appreciated. Do you watch this show? I would love to know. Emma, are you watching Beauty in Black? Lord. But we are coming towards the end of the conversation for all things Beauty in Black. What we're going to do is run that beautiful bean footage, and we're going to give you our predictions for the second half of the season.
Kimmy.
Mrs. Mallerie, motherfucker.
Didn't I see you shaking your ass on the pole at Delinda's?
Didn't I see you coming out of the bathroom with one of the male dancers with traces of coke on your nose?
Oh, she quick. I might like you. Look, I need to get some rest. I'm going out to the club tonight.
We're going to the club.
Thinking about shit, where my next piece of ass is coming from.
He's a nigga.
You know this ass.
Only niggas work for Jules.
I'm Japanese.
Nah, you got some soul in there somewhere.
She is
I'm
not
black.
16. You're not gonna make me believe it.
Nigga.
That is a grown woman.
Japa nigga.
Get out of my
Japa nigga.
Racism.
No.
You are broke,
can't
aren't
say that.
you?
Do you know how much money I make at the club?
I also know that your throat is sore when you do and you need a trip to the clinic.
Well, you know how horny I get, and I'll be thinking about sex at his funeral. Do
He
you want
needs
to fuck?
something. No, he's an addict.
Yeah, he need to go see somebody.
Not good enough. Look at me in my fucking eye and say it.
I'm a nurse.
I'm your bitch. You a big ass nigga. You a gorilla nigga. Say it with the fucking chest.
You don't think he was getting turned on? Roy was getting turned on in that garage. I don't care what nobody says.
I want the whole fucking road to hear it. Say it again. I'm your bitch.
Where we going?
No, bitch, you smell like you want to be alone.
Girl, why would you tell her she smell like she
Hate because you know I love you.
Girl, when Mallerie
You
told
don't
that
give a
nigga to
shit.
stick his head out the window, drive with his head out the window.
And he did it.
And take love.
Girl, the way I would have looked at Mallerie and said, I would have jumped out that car and been like, listen, I'm gone. I'm out.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
Go back and be with that bitch.
Konnichiwa.
Where's my charger?
Get the fuck out, Angel.
They're coming to kill you and Angel Jr.
See? You be on that
And listen,
bullshit.
ain't no way I would have
coming
gave him
to
that
kill
money
you.
back. I'm
Just
sorry.
tell me
I
where
would have
he
kept that
is.
money.
He forgot his box.
A fool.
Get a lot of youngins just like you. No, better than your ass, because you've been slipping. Does your key open any other door? 6'5". Do the carpet match the drapes?
Don't got nothing to be nervous about.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
You so wrong for this part right here, though.
Yes, why is he always coughing everywhere?
So you gonna piss on me when I'm dead, huh?
Oh,
You gonna show us where that safe at? Catch his ass! Catch his ass! Yeah.
Join you.
Oh, he just got blickies
Yes.
hidden all throughout the house.
I came to leave
He
you.
should.
No.
Dumbass.
I want to see my office first.
The dude told him,
I want him
I tried to rob
show
you.
me.
And you let him come home?
Good thing you know how to
Crazy.
handle strong.
Dummy.
Breaking bitches is my pleasure.
Girl, stop. We don't believe you no more.
I just knew that pitchfork was gonna be through him. I really did.
That's what I thought too.
Pardon me?
What do you not understand about step?
Get
The
out.
fuck out.
Something funny, dear.
Everybody else put for her.
My husband. He told me all about you guys, and he could have wrote that monologue down to a T. What I'm gathering is you all have run the company down the damn toilet. Yeah?
I just need Horace to go on and die because I'm a nurse. Horace, please.
Listen.
No, the way Horace gonna be coughing up a lung. Ashley, I am going to come to you first. What predictions do you have for the remainder of the season?
You know I don't. I like I said, maybe Charles gets abducted and we hold him for ransom. I do believe that Horace gets cured. And like I said, Kimmy gonna have to really show and prove, and we'll see what happens. But she's definitely gonna have to take a couple people out on her way. Hopefully Roy is the first of those people. Those are hopes, not predictions. I don't know. And I hope it gets better. I hope Tyler really pulls it together for the second half of season 2. It looks like the show is sticking around. So if not, at least make it very entertaining. This was very entertaining and funny. So go ahead with that same energy.
Thank you, Emma, for the super chat. I am not currently watching, but I am considering after this review. Seems like so much fun. It is something to definitely laugh at. He died on top of me. Baby, he died on top of me and got nothing on the debauchery going on here. This is the ultimate unserious, damn near satire soap opera. Don't go over here expecting anything highbrow. It is Tyler Perry and it is comical. It's a good time if you set your expectations exactly where they need to be. Thank you so much, Emma. I want a major death. I want a major death before the season goes out, because we know that death is not going to be Horace. I think Horace is going to get all the way better and try to come back and stake his claim in this company and resume his position. And Kimmy's not going to want to just so easily be cast aside if and when she puts in all of these things that she talked about in this meeting. Yeah, I am Mrs. Mallerie, and I want to be that, not just a name only. I think there's going to be a divide, and we have to do something with Mallerie. We have to do something with Mallerie. I feel like she's a great character who is going to waste along with someone like Olivia. So if we could just really get it there, because we know she has alliance to this family. It's all about the money and what's best for her. And what could be best for her down the line is getting over there with Kimmy and having this alliance. So I would like to see that. Child, I would like to see one of the sons subvert expectations. I want to see a little bit of Charles. I don't know. I don't think I can have expectations for Roy, but I want to see something other than what we've seen so far. I can only take so much of Charles being a sex addict, sexual deviant, just him being just a tyrant, all about Barney and the mistreatment. It's really rinse repeat, really really bad with his character. So I do want some more there. Yeah, and I want to see Olivia and Norman get a little closer, get to plotting and seeing what they can see all about Horace and why Angel is down at the house. EJ, predictions for the rest of the season.
Yes. Let's see. I definitely think that Horace is going to get better. I think that's where we're leading this to. And I do believe that we will get a death. And I'm not sure if it's going to be super major. Like, I don't know if it's going to be like one of these boys or Olivia or Norman, but I think it could be something like a Barney. It's going to be somebody, but I just don't think it's going to be one of the main, if that makes sense. But I do think it could be like a Barney might take that bullet for his man, to show his love. I don't know, something like that. And I do think that we are going to see a break between Kimmy and Rain. I think there's about to be a fallout between these two, and I think it's going to stem from this. Like, I feel like Kimmy has continuously been understanding of every time Rain does something because of where they come from and all this stuff that they've done. But as Ashley so elegantly pointed out, Rain is the cause of all of this mess that everybody in at this point. She's the reason why Kimmy is where she is at right now. That could be looked at as good or a bad thing. I mean, she trafficked because Rain put her in this, and now you're about to put me even in more mess that I got to try to get my husband to get us out of because now you done went and pushed Jules' son off of a doggone thing, all because you thought you heard somebody essaying something, and we all know that it didn't sound like that at all. So I think that there's going to be some contention between these two, and I think it needs to be. I think it's long overdue, and I'm here for it. But I think that means that Rain is also going to go off on her own and start doing other things that she shouldn't do. She's going to target this club. I think it's just going to get to be like more of a whole. And as far as Angel is concerned, I just think that Angel is about to be, he's a sponsor. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, that's what he is. He's just going to be there. And I think that he likes the lifestyle that he's at. I don't think that he's going to give any of that up. I think he likes being sponsored and he's just going to stay there. And if that means that he's going to have to drop it down, he's going to drop it down. Look at most of these guys at the club anyway. I don't know if they gay or not. I just think they doing stuff to get what they can get out of these people, you know? So I think that's what Angel's going to do too. So, and Sylvie, I don't know. They done, Sylvie.
Sylvie said, I can't.
She can't do it.
Where are you going, Sylvie? Where are you going?
That's a little chick from BMF.
We didn't get no parking lot sex this season so far.
Oh, that's true.
I think so much to Marcus for the super chat. Remember that Judge Harold was in Horace's pocket. Now that Harold is unalive, Charles will go to prison and lose his shares with a felony charge. Child, them and them rules. Where are the rules? We need to see them commandments. Every season, them rules, bro. Well, you know we all got to show up down and go meet. We don't want to lose our shares. Those shares and the rules to get the shares, they become broader and broader with every single episode it seems. But yeah, thank you. I see DeMarcus down there. He said, I'm ready for Body to return. Because I was like, why are y'all mentioning Body if she's not alive and she's supposed to be dead? I think she might still be in the mix. But y'all, that was all things Beauty and Black part 1 of season 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. EJ, I'm going to come to you first. Let people know what you got going on over there on your channel.
Yes. Okay. First and foremost, this was fun. Beauty in Black, so happy to be here. On my channel, I just dropped the family business is going to be coming back out in October, the original family business. So I just dropped a little video talking about that. And then I dropped some more All the Queen's Men stuff. And I talked about something else. I can't remember what it is. But listen, just keep your notifications turned on and, go over to the channel. If there's some stuff over there you like, do what you do. Click on it. At least give a like, a comment, at minimum.
I don't know what it is. Go over there and support EJ and what she's doing. Actually tell the people about some of the stuff you got coming up over there.
Oh, Lord. Tonight, you guys, Task will be out. It's already out. I'm going to run after we get off this live and go watch it. My upload will be up tomorrow. The live for Task will be tomorrow evening. So make sure you're there for that. You guys know we are doing Downton Abbey. Reasonable Doubt is back this week. The morning show will be diving into and some other fun stuff. So please, well, first of all, thank you guys for coming out and showing love tonight, but please make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the notification bell on so you don't miss a thing. A lot of fun lives coming up here in the next couple weeks.
Absolutely. And for anybody who is already a member and you have joined the collective Discord, we will be watching The Long Walk, A Long Walk, this new Stephen King film. We'll be watching that in the Discord as family, so be there for that. And maybe we'll, throw on Task too for good measure. I look forward to that. Be sure to hit the like button before you guys exit. And hype the video, y'all. Hyping the video is a thing now. You can hype me up. You can hype videos. If you slide a couple paces over to the left, they keep adding things that I guess will enhance and help us as creatives get seen by more people. So if you enjoyed what you heard here, you had a good time, you don't want to get in the bag, hype us up. Hype us up, and we will definitely be back with a whole lot more. But thank you guys so much, and everyone have a good night. Good night, y'all.
Night.
freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass, make that pull out game weak.